That's that.
Next week?
It could potentially be next week or the following.
Yeah, I feel like we just did one. So.
They did one in February, and they used to only do 1 or 2 a year, but they've been doing more. Hi, everybody. Okay.
I just like the thing. I mean, I like Bogo. Don't get me wrong, but like sometimes I feel like then people order that and
they do. We love Bogos and we don't love Bogos, but they are great for reaching rank, even especially for a first time, and they are great for filling out Power of 3. So hi everybody for joining online. We're just going to talk strategy if, big circle around the word if, doTERRA runs a Bogo in the next 2 weeks. It's likely, but there's no for sure. Don't leak it out to anybody because that usually equals stifled sales if you leak a Bogo. Also because like you're not going to have as many sales if you put it out there ahead of time. But also just because there's like a disappointment factor. So don't say anything about it, but have a strategy if they do release Bogos. And so I feel like I've not utilized in the past. I've been asking around a lot on the gold platinum pages. I talked to another diamond friend today for a long time and just how to use Bogos to reach rank. And so 2 things. The first thing you need to do is know what rank you want to reach next or what you need volume-wise to reach now. So I do this every month. Around the 15th, I get my notebook out and I write down, okay, how much volume am I short here, here, and here for the next rank? And where do I have holes in my Power of 3? Whether it's your 50, your 250, or your 1500. So I've got it all written down. I know where I need more volume for rank and for Power of 3. And once you know where you need volume, then you look to see, do I have people in those places that if they placed an order, then that would be enough volume for me. So I have about 25 different usernames and passwords of people who are fine for me using their accounts. And the way that I do that is I call somebody, and as if they have an LRP already set up. Let's say, for example, I want to get my 250 Power of 3, and I've got my 3 people on my top line, and I've got only 7 people on the next line. Well, you need 9. But if I see that there are 2 people that if they did a 100 LRP, I'd get my 250 bonus, then I'll call them and say, hey, I see that you have a loyalty rewards order, or maybe you're interested in setting one up. Occasionally, I give out bonus orders during specials or at the end of the month. I'll place the order, and you can get the points or the credit from that order. So if they're okay with that, then I'll use their name and their account. They get the credit for it. It's a great deal for them. And then I get my 250 or my 50, whatever bonus or rank I'm going for. So start with where you need volume. So just map it out. That's the first thing to do. And then if you have people in those places, if you have 1 person short or 2 people short, or you notice, hey, if I'm going for Premier and I've got 2 legs and one leg is already at 2,000 and the other leg is at 1,500. Well, I know I need $500 on that extra leg. So then that's your first step. Your second step is to identify what accounts you could offer bonus orders to fill in that volume. Okay, that's step 2. Then once you know that, you can offer to bundle Bogos, which basically means you're going to run the order yourself and then send them out at the end of the week. Because a lot of people will get Bogos every single day, and then they're paying $4 in shipping every single day. But if I bundle Bogos, that means I'm using my account to place, or whatever account that is, to maybe do 5 Bogos. Let's say 5 people reply on my Facebook group. I want that Bogo. I want to use that, I would like that free product. But then maybe I want the one the next day. Maybe I want the next day. So I will order every day under that account where I need volume, or those accounts where I need volume. Everybody tracking so far?
Then you would, if they're not local, then you're out.
If they're not local, then I could ship several Bogos all at one time. So usually I'll say $5 flat rate shipping, and then I'll get all the Bogos sent to me. I'll repackage them and send them out. And you can send them out in a bubble envelope, usually for less than $3. So by the time you pay, a little bit of shipping for getting it to you, and then you send it out. So it's really helpful when you're looking at hitting a new rank, especially Premier or Silver, because that's what big bonus ranks are the first bonus ranks are. And it's great for if you're looking to hit a new power of 3. So for example, let's one of my qualifying legs. We've already looked at this and we said, okay, there's a girl named Abby who's on that leg. And if we put volume through her account, then it will help my qualifier hit Premier. It'll help with, not sure if it'll help with Power 3. So I'm going to call Abby tomorrow and say, hey, Abby, I noticed that you don't have a loyalty rewards order yet. We're getting ready to run this big promo. Would you be interested in setting up a loyalty rewards order and get all the credit from these orders? Here's how it will work. Either you can place the order yourself using her account, or I can say, okay, Abby, use your account and your card to put 5 BOGOs in today. Because usually you have a max of 5 per account. And as soon as you put them in, I'll just PayPal you the money. Just ship them to my house. You'll get all the credit from these BOGOs. I'll just call you each day and tell you how many BOGOs I want. Does that sound crazy? Does that what questions do you have so far?
I have my friends that are actually wellness advocates.
But you do. You have Hal and Connie.
Yeah.
You have one person on Connie's leg, or you could talk to Connie and ask her if she has one person who's on LRP. I think her aunt is.
I think, yeah, her cousin is running her aunt's account.
And your sister.
And Mary Beth.
Yes. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
And also remember that if you find somebody that wants to do that, ordering it through their account, if they're new, less than 60 days, then you get this 20%.
Yes. I was going to mention that. I'm so glad you said that. So if you have somebody who is in a spot where you can run it, if their account is less than 60 days, then not only are you going to use their account for reaching rank, not only are you going to use their account for Power 3, but you're also going to get fast start bonus from all those BOGOs. So that'll help cover maybe. Keep in mind, if they do run a diffuser special, you need to let people know it's going to be a few dollars more in shipping. I've not ever shipped a pedal diffuser for less than $12. So I have a mommy helper. Occasionally will come over and help me, and I just hand her a bunch of envelopes and index cards and addresses, and she packages them, or we do it together, or that kind of thing. It just depends on if you're ready to reach rank. But the reason I'm telling you this is if you wanted to do, we call it bundling BOGOs, where you're using somebody's account to make a bundle BOGO. You're ordering 5 at a time or 3 at a time or whatever. I need you to tell me, because if you added anybody into the Simple Ways group, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live every day. Buy Clary Calm and get a free Majorum. Then I'm going to be on Facebook Live as soon as I'm remotely presentable, talking about, okay, how do you use Clary Calm? How do you use frankincense? What stories? 2 to 3 minutes. If you're interested, let me know and let me know, comment on this post. And if I know, I'll have a list and say, contact your closest upline leader. Then I can refer them back to you if they're on your team. If you don't want to participate, that's totally fine. But if you want to participate in bundling BOGOs, then let me know, because the group that I run has some people from everybody's group, and I want to make sure you get credit if you want to participate in BOGOs. They can run it through their own account, but if you're reaching for rank or you're reaching Power 3, this is a really effective way to do that without having to spend money. What questions do we have so far?
Is this one being recorded?
Yes.
Okay. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah. So Connie could use it for Elite.
Yeah.
And the way to let people know about BOGOs, if use a Facebook group if you have one. Go ahead and create a group text of everybody that you've enrolled if you want to do that. Create a group email. There's a lot of ways you can let people know.
They won't get, because they're not sent, they won't get email.
They won't get an email from doTERRA.
I know. So because they only do these on Facebook, right?
It's all on Facebook. So we will not know until Monday morning, either this coming Monday or the following Monday, if they're going to run BOGOs. Okay. And I mean, it could be either one. So, and it's a rumor, and it might not happen at all. Mm-hmm. But they've done it historically. So I just want to, tomorrow is my strategy day, so I will have a list of where do I need holds for Power 3, where do I need holds for my next rank, and then I will go ahead and start asking the people that I need. I'm going to start with asking people who are less than 60 days that I've enrolled. Hey, do you mind if I use your account? You can get these free oils. Do you feel funny if I ask them that? No, because I'm offering them something really special. They're going to get all these free points.
Yeah, I've used several people.
Well, because I call them and say, hey, I have extra orders. I have to run them through an account. I like to give bonuses to customers who are new, who have been faithful loyalty rewards orders, or something where they feel rewarded for what they're doing. So I have, like I said, I probably have 20 different accounts of people who said, yeah, I'll take a bonus order whenever you've got one. Well, then I run an extra order through their account after their loyalty rewards order has processed. And then they're going to now get the shipping. They're going to get all the credit from that order. So it's a big bonus for them. Yeah.
And this would only apply for wellness advocates, not for wholesale customers.
Either one. You can use it for customers or advocates because all you need is volume.
Okay.
So for you.
So my volume, but not for reaching Premier.
No, you could use it for Premier. I mean, it would be a lot of Bogos, but you could. I mean, you're not that far off.
This month is light already.
Yeah,
this month is lighter.
it's light for everybody.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say for everybody. For me.
Yeah, it is. No, it's. I mean,
Mary Beth,
yes,
I have a question. Sorry, did you say to run these orders through somebody who's already placed an LRP order? Did I mishear that?
Yes, because let's say they have their LRP set for the 28th day of the month. If you have all these BOGOs as loyalty rewards orders, then their order is not going to process because you only have LRP automatically process.
So you'd want to create a new one.
Yes. So if that was the case, you could create a new LRP. You just have to be faithful to go back in and delete it.
Right. Because you can delete it easily as long as there's two. You don't have to call the company.
I personally usually use their already existing LRP just so that I don't have to go back in and cancel it.
That makes
Okay.
You also can ask them to run the orders themselves. Like my friend Abby, I'm going to call Abby and say, hey, how do you feel about running these orders on your credit card? As soon as you text me the total, I will PayPal you. And so that you have it immediately, and then you're going to get credit for it.
Okay. Great
question.
But honestly, I believe if you did create two LRPs and you left their own one alone, you can go back in and delete the one that you've made without having to call that 800 number.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, as long as there's two. Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely do that.
How many LRP orders can you do a month?
You could do one every day. You could do one every hour.
Okay.
I never place a standard order. I only edit my current loyalty rewards order because I always want to get my shipping reimbursed and I always want the points. Yes.
Okay, one last question.
Yes, ma'am.
If you did do a separate LRP order, they get those points that they're getting back isn't on that particular order. It's LRP overall, correct?
It's LRP overall. So every loyalty rewards order that they place that month, they will get the points the following month. And just for FYI, in case you don't know this, whatever loyalty rewards order you do, the points are posted approximately on the 16th of the next month. So if you do a 200 PV loyalty rewards order in May and you're at 10% because you're new, then you'll get 20 PV plus whatever shipping. So let's say about $25 posted in your account on June 16th, June 17th, depending on when the weekends hit. So just so you know that's when the points are posted.
Wait, say that again.
Whatever PV you do for an LRP 1 month, the points are posted on the 16th or 17th the following month.
So if you order in June, it's July before the points show up?
Yeah, so if you order in June, the points are not posted until July 16th approximately, depending on when the weekend hits. So BOGO step 1 is first just identify your holes. Step 2 is to ask people, ideally who are within their 60 days, so you'll get fast start, to offer them to give them bonus orders, and they just need to participate either by running the orders themselves and you PayPal them the total, or by using their account. And then step 3, be prepared on how you want to advertise. So are you going to create a group text? Are you going to create a group email? I'm going to have things going live on the Simple Ways. You obviously can copy and use anything that I put up, but also, use it yourself. I talked to a girl in March who hit platinum in February using Bogos, and she said, I don't necessarily recommend this, but she said, I was up every day at 2 a.m. As soon as that thing was live, I was posting it on my group, and she went gold to platinum in a week by Bogos, and that's not uncommon. So you can do that if you want to. But what I need to know from you is if you want to participate in Bogo bundling, because I'm going to have a master list on the Simple Ways and say, hey, if you're interested, contact your closest upline leader or let me know. And if you don't want to participate, that's fine. We'll run it through. I just want you to get credit if you want to participate.
I don't just depend on how many. I mean, I'm not going to do it just for one person, probably. And then ship.
Yeah, but if one person orders, then you just use that.
Either yours in with theirs,
or like you're close to silver, and so if you have, but if you have a one spot where you have a hole, then anybody who's interested in a Bogo, you just run through that same account over and over again. Yeah. Especially like they're somebody you just enrolled last month.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with all. Yeah, I might be in a hospital.
Yeah. So it's optional. People can totally use their own accounts. That's fine.
but I'd rather get paid on it.
But I would rather get paid on it. I'd rather use it for rank. I'd rather use it for Power of 3 if you want to do that. So totally optional. I'm just giving you a strategy.
You'd rather get paid on it? What do you mean? You get paid on it if they did it on their own account.
Well, yeah, because it's like part of
if you
mine.
signed up someone to, the first 6 days to use their account.
Right, but if it's somebody who's been around for 2 years and you can place their order instead through a new account, then you'll get fast start and you could reach rank. So, anybody else? Any questions? I know we're trying to keep it sweet and simple. Logan, you can use your phone during labor to make sales, says Jenny. If anybody I know would do that, I would. It would be Logan. I'm not above it either. So
I probably will have my thing for sure.
Next go round, be prepared. Okay, ladies. Well, that's it. Super simple. Let me know if you want to participate.
When do we need to let you know by?
Oh, a Friday. Because I'm going to have a master list up on the Simple Ways. So, love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.